Harry has gone literally nuclear after that recent court ruling regarding the fact that some people are suggesting, and over here particularly in headlines, that is simply not that important enough. And obviously, as we know, Harry is not one to take things very easily. You know, he doesn't clearly like that sort of rejection or indeed the obvious stated in front of him. But could actually the bigger problem be none other than his wife, the former cable TV actress Meghan Markle? Has she really stumped his chances as ever? Let me explain. Morning, nice to see you. Thank you so much for your time today. By the way, I'm glad you all enjoyed the lovely picture of Peanut, the ginger and white cat. I just thought it was, what a lovely thing. If you haven't seen it, I'm not sure which video he's on, but a lovely kind viewer, chum, community member sent through a picture, and it just made me laugh. As I pointed out on the picture, Casey, I think Peanut's better at the computer than me. And oh, might hire him. You never know. Wonderful picture, though. It's always nice to see cats, animals, dogs, anything really, isn't it? Pets just cheer you up. They've got an innate sense of humour. They look at you as if you're daft and you think, I know, I am, I'm talking to you. That's the problem. People might think I'm daft talking to you out on this street. Well, I can see they are, all doing the doolally sign behind me. Back as ever to your royal story of the day. Now, when you think about it, as I say, Prince Harry really is not one for taking things of an easy step. Clearly, he's very angry about this particular decision, and, you know, it's just going to go on and on. As I pointed out in a recent video, you know, this is not going to play well for the British monarchy because of the cost. You know, people are fed up, to be honest. Nobody cares. You know, they've got a cost of living crisis, and there we have a bloke whinging on about protection if and when and ever he decides to pop back into England, wanting this, you know, 24/7, 365 days a year. But what's interesting is really this, because, you know, as I've said to you before, clearly the couple are not very bright, or they're just taking ill advice from people. I think they just advise themselves, and this is why it all forms in such a calamity. You see, as we saw when Meghan was over here for the Platinum Jubilee, it was her that wound the window down. You know, such security issues, but she was waving to people outside the car. You know, it's a no-no. You know, you simply wouldn't do it. But there they are, another mishap. But it's a lot of this stuff, and more recently, these particular pictures of Meghan literally out and about going for lunch and dinner last week with the same paparazzi guy in the background. You see, this has been cited, whichever way you look at it, and as ever we have to say allegedly, as how, well, lack of danger they truly are. Look at how close the paparazzi guy is. It's almost like he's being paid by her. And the other side of the coin is, you know, it's not just on one occasion, but the same person again. So who is leaking the information as to their whereabouts? Who's simply tipping off this particular photo agency? You get the picture. And so you see, by default, it's all very well Harry banging on about the dangers of him, his family and his wife, and even throwing in, of course, to the mix his late mother, the Princess of Wales, Princess Diana. Why on earth would you want to do that other than to ramp it up? But if you look a little bit closer to home, quite frankly, this is what the Home Office and many other people who were in the discussion club saw and thought, well, this is not just a one-off. It's happened many times. Meghan exiting things, and when you look inside the lenses of her clear sunglasses, you can see the paparazzi man is incredibly close, almost like he's a friend. And that is one of the decisions as to why they felt it wasn't 100% necessary for such security 24/7. Harry, you might want a word with the missus. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.